Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This runs from the 13th of February to the 20th of February. And you've got some powerful combinations of cards. Sagittarius is Strength, Judgment and the World card, all sort of working together in one unit. But there's a real sense of overcoming something, of collecting yourself from something that you've gone through. But let's look at your cards. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. Now the Wands cards are about creativity. They're about bringing light into the dark because they represent fire. They're about inspiration. This Queen of Wands is the most magnetic queen in the deck. She rules by her passions, by her intuition, by her creativity. She's dynamic, she's sexy, she's attractive, and this is either you, Sagittarius, or someone who's very important to you this week that you're spending time with. But there's a real sense of passion and a real sense of drive and just oomph, just incredible beauty. Now at the top of the deck you've got the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups, very similar to the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Cups rules by a heart. Okay, that beautiful, warm, loving heart energy. But two queens, it's like, so this is the bottom of the tree, this is the top of the tree. So there's a real sense of personal sovereignty, personal authority this week. Because it's a queen, it's more internal. If it was the kings or the knights, you'd be out doing action in the world. This is a very internal process, okay? So your power is more magnetic. So it's almost one of those weeks that you're going to do everything without doing anything. You know, those weeks when things just work together, but you don't have to push it. The right people come to you, a sort of a sense that you're going to attract the right circumstances, Sagittarius. Now at the middle, your additional guidance card is breathe. So allow space, okay? Allow inner time to reflect. Allow inner time just to be without action. So you don't have to go out and be active all week. Allow yourself to be, to have peace, to take it easy and to reflect, okay? So the start of the week is more a work and creativity focused. You seem to be focusing on your craft. Now the first two cards are the Eight of Wands. This is goal setting. You know, this is very different from the Breathe card because it seems to be you're out there putting goals down, trying to actualize potentials. But this Eight of Wands, it's sending energy out into the universe, but you're never quite sure how these wands are going to land. But the rest of the cards are going to land in an incredibly good place, Sagittarius. Just say that. Now with the Three of Discs, it's very different in this reading. This is a new set of cards. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. He's just mastering his craft, basically. Very similar to the card right next to it, which is the Eight of Discs. So you can just see there, he's focusing on what he's creating, what he's putting out to the world. It could be anything. It's whatever you do that you love, Sagittarius, okay? Now the difference between the 8 and the 3, and it doesn't show it in this card, but this 3 is a group. It's generally more than one of you is doing it together. It's generally a sort of community project or a work project when you're working with other people, okay? But there's definitely a real focus on what you're creating and what you're putting out into the world, Sagittarius, okay? And with 2 wands energy, that 8 is that you're really putting out energy. And right next to it is a 10, which means you came to the end of a long oppressive cycle. When you felt, I mean, look what he's carrying in his back. You felt loaded, you felt oppressed, you've had too much to carry. But he's walking away and he's walking into the sunlight where he gets to put this load down, okay? But, and I have got a but here, because I don't think focusing on what you create and what you produce is ever lost energy. It's not the lightest of energy, but it's so worth it. And for the rest of your reading, it's really going to be worth it, guys, because you move on to the judgment. This is rebirth. This is, you know, these are people rising from the dead, from their coffins, and receiving this brand new energy. This new energy where you just feel so glad to be alive. And it's with the Strength card, which is, oh, sorry, it's the beautiful Strength card where you walk side by side with the part of you that used to sabotage, the part of you that maybe never used to believe in yourself, who would maybe destroy things and ruin things for you, Sagittarius. This is you walking side by side with your power. With the Judgment card, I mean, I feel quite, I'm just sort of feeling the power of both these cards together. It's like you're reclaiming something that's been taken away from you, generally by the culture. We're just cultured out of believing in ourselves, and there's this real power of you taking yourself back, okay? I really do. I'm really feeling it. Beautiful, beautiful. And it actually gets even better, because right next to it you've got the World card. The world's your oyster. Once you work through the Strength card and you've reclaimed that small part of you that wants to keep you small and limited, and it's walking side by side, but you've got control of it, the world is your oyster, basically. And it's right with the Ten of Pentacles, which is this treasure chest. Now, it's generally a very good financial card. Can represent money, inheritance, new job. You could have a small lottery win or a big, I don't know. But it's about that inner treasure chest of new potentials for growth. And because it's with the World card, it's like a whole new cycle of your life wants to begin, when you're actually you've actually got access to all your potentials for new growth and for new life. And the reason you've got there is because of, look, you've got the reins of your small limited mind. It doesn't control you anymore, Sagittarius. You control it. And as soon as you get that, the world is your oyster, because nothing can stop you anymore. What a reading. I mean, sorry, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it's the amount of mastery that's going on with these two queens. This, you know, you don't become a queen unless you earn it, okay? And you earn it by the maturing process, the sometimes pain, okay? You become a Queen of Cups quite often through pain. It's old emotional pain, and then we learn to temper it, to make it strong, and we become the Queen. And the same as the Queen of Wands. You know, we become the Queen of Wands by sometimes being all over the place, by getting it all wrong, by following the wrong dreams. And then we wake up and we get a proper vision. And this week is about you waking up, Sagittarius, to your potential, all that treasure that lies within you, all that potential, and going out to the world and making it happen. This is, because you've got 3 discs, I think this is about personal productivity and personal achievement. Okay. Very highly creativity, because you've got so many wands. But I've got a picture of you blasting through obstacles that once used to hold you back, and shining that wand on it. Because once you see this crap, you see it forever, okay? And that's, well, maybe not forever, you have to keep working at it. But you're achieving such mastery, Sagittarius, and I have no idea what else to say to you. Just so powerful, and I am so happy for you guys. I wish you all the best. All right, Sagittarius, bye.